before the Dream versus Keen Gaming, which guess what? It's draft right in front of us.
Woo! I was all excited for Keen. And it obviously hasn't been looking amazing for them, right?
Yeah, I think it's not terrible, but it's also not great.
Oh, yeah. How was the bot TI?
It was amazing.
Oh, it was
excellent. Oh, my God.
It was very fun. Thoroughly enjoyable matchups.
I'm sad we're casting qualifiers right now. I want to watch more bot TI.
Sorry, there'll be more tomorrow. You guys will be tuning in at the right time. At least we're here for the bot TI time. I'm very glad about that.
I would be very upset if we weren't.
Yeah. I probably never would have watched it, so.
To be honest, I actually think that I'm going to have to switch it up and come in later because I'm on EU for the second qualifier, so I might miss bot TI. Very upset about that.
Well, you'll just be there earlier.
There you go.
So you can just stay post-EU. You'll be fine.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good call.
You'll be okay.
I'm going to get bot TI.
First pick Marana, guys.
You know,
I overheard Synderin talking about Marana on his stream earlier today.
Okay.
And he seemed to be poo-pooing.
Really?
Yes.
I'm all about Marana.
Synderin's hating on Marana?
A little bit.
That doesn't sound right.
He said she doesn't carry as hard as people think she does.
I like...
As a carry. As I said, she doesn't carry as hard as people think she does.
All right, Synderin is defending his honor right now.
He's really upset
He said she can still go mid?
He's heated. Is XXS...
He thinks that she might be better mid than safe lane.
Okay.
Jeez, I was just looking at your screen. XXS is #2 in China? That's crazy. I would not have expected that.
That is pretty crazy, actually.
Makes sense, I guess. You know, he's got those YOLO skills.
He's been switching it to mid now also, which I think is easier to carry out of than for a pub game than out of the offlane.
True.
All right, I like this opening from Keen. We got Lesh Sand King. That feels very strong to me, but ET Marana is also pretty good.
Lesh Sand King feels very standard. You know, we've seen this a lot. You got a good setup for the Lesh. You've got a lot of burst. It's hard to go wrong with these two, and it's a flex. You know, you don't know exactly who's supporting, who's in what role. Marana ET maybe a little bit less flexible, but still some good initiation here, some big team fight.
I like, in terms of lanes, Sand King Leshrac is stronger because it just gives you this, like, very, very good dual lane potential with the option to, like, switch it around. But in terms of, like, overall team composition, I really like the Marana and the Elder Titan because ET just, like, guarantees you're going to have team fight no matter what. Sand King can do that in a sense, but, like, if he gets put in position 4 and has, like, a rougher game, sometimes it's difficult to have a good impact on your team fight, whereas an ET, like, honestly, you're going to have an impact in every single team fight if your team is, like, kind of scouting it out and you're ready for it. And, of course, you have Magic Amp for a Marana. So just very good synergy right there.
See, the thing to me, too, and Andrew, you mentioned the flex pick. This feels like a flesh pick. What's the word?
Flex?
Flex pick.
Flex pick.
I am, like, having a stroke or something. I don't know what's going on with me.
Flesh pick.
I think it's because you didn't wear Hawaiian shirts.
That's probably what it is.
You.
But
something's happening.
But to me, it feels like you can actually swap it between the support or the mid lane here because with the other one, you just knew it was going to be a Lesh mid the whole time through the draft. This time it actually feels like you can swap it and it'll throw them for a loop.
Yeah. For sure. The Void. Okay. That's some nice control. Fight. Yeah.
I like that a lot too. Because the other thing that I was going to mention is I remember that one game where we saw like Sand King Dragon Knight or other things like that where you sort of rely upon the Sand King to be that team fight for you. I think Sand King is more like a make stuff happen and go a little bit crazy, and then you follow up with your big team fight. That's when it's strongest. Because otherwise, you sometimes are just looking at like a single pick-off thing, or you're relying upon Sand King to get multiple heroes in a burrow strike. Here, he can just get one hero, make things go wild, and then Void comes in with the big chrono.
And Keen have always been this. They're this one team that has just always picked Void, like where teams would just like first phase ban it. If you look at Keen Gaming and its history, this is really rare, I would say. In terms of like most picked heroes, you've got Witch Doctor at 91. Their second most picked hero is Faceless Void.
That's crazy.
Like, these guys love this hero. They have 90 games on Faceless Void.
That's nuts.
It's way higher than most other squads, especially because he just, you know, they didn't play that many games when he was super OP and picked all the time.
That is a lot of Void.
Yeah, they just love it. They're all in on it. The Void team. They got a purple logo. It fits.
Hey.
You know?
It's definitely a hero that you don't want to pick willy-nilly. You know, it requires a degree of confidence to execute with.
How does he see, guys? He has no eyes.
It's like a dolphin.
Like, why is
no, dolphins have eyes. It's like bats.
That's the one. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Bats have eyes too.
They have
but
eyes too. What are you guys
no,
talking about?
No, bats are blind, dude.
They're not
but
actually
they
blind.
have eyes.
They just have poor eyeyesight.
Well,
they're not literally blind.
They have eyes.
They do have eyes. You're right, but they're pretty blind. I mean,
think everything has eyes, pretty much, right?
Well, not Faceless Void.
That's true. Faceless
is
Void
there an
the one
animal
that
without
doesn't.
eyes? I don't know. That's actually a good question. Probably. There's some scientist rolling in his grave right now. Like, oh, you idiots.
I think that there's more people than just the scientists calling us idiots at
Yeah,
this
that's
point.
true.
Let's be
You know,
real.
Warlock has a big eye in his chest. He could let
Yeah.
Faceless Void borrow it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Then he could be a Cyclops.
Why did I say dolphins?
I was going to say, dolphins definitely just see things. I don't think
I
there's
think
any
you were
issue
thinking
there.
about the
I
sound
was thinking about the
thing.
echolocation.
Echolocation.
Echo the
Okay.
dolphin. That's what I was thinking of.
Is bat? No,
Oh, that game?
Don't
Yeah.
bats use like sonar? Isn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, they use
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Echolocation.
Echolocate. Oh, that's the real
That's
name
what a
for it.
dolphin does.
Yeah, they,
Okay, well,
same
I'm
thing.
dolphins and bats. We were on the same page.
All right.
Jesus.
All right. We were more connected than we thought.
Did you ever play the Echo the Dolphin on the Dreamcast?
Though that was a game.
Yeah,
Echo the
yeah,
Dolphin.
yeah.
It was amazing.
Wow.
They shot those little sound wave things
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, it was old school.
I played Wolf Quest. You ever play that one?
No.
It was a game that you just role play as a wolf. You run around, you have a little wolf family.
Okay.
Free to
Little
play
wolf
game.
family. Do you start a family business? I don't know.
Well, I just you have some pups. They run around. They help you
All right.
out.
What
That's
about
great.
what was the one where it was like the evolution game where you started as like this smaller
Oh.
thing? That was an old one.
I don't remember that.
I know what game you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because you could make them look like whatever you wanted.
Oh
It
no,
was
that's Spore.
Spore. That's what I was thinking of.
No,
Spore.
I was thinking
No?
of a different
I heard
older
that
game.
one went really badly.
Yeah.
The Spore went badly.
It was a
Evo
cool concept, but
something?
yeah, it didn't have enough replayability.
Okay.
It's okay, someone will have it.
I don't know, Trent.
Oh, are you sure it wasn't Furry Simulator? People are wondering.
Furry
Yeah,
Simulator.
is that what you were playing? Was that Wolf
No,
Quest?
but that sounds fun.
That
Furry
might have been-
Simulator. I'd play that on VR.
Oh,
Oh,
Evo
God.
Search for Eden. Thank you, chat. That was the one I was thinking of.
Evo
Heroes.
Search
Gotta
for
love
Eden.
chat, man. It's kind of crazy that we just have this brainstorm that we can tap into at any time.
It's true.
It's like phone a friend, but better.
You know when you like have a song stuck in your head and it's like, you're
Yeah.
like la 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 la, and you just put la 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 song and Google knows what it is. That's basically what Twitch chat does.
Mhm.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, you can just like try and type it in. Google will usually figure it out.
All right.
Because some other idiot has typed that in before.
Well,
and-
there's
and
also tools where
eventually
you can
they
like
get it right.
hum a song where you don't know the
True.
name of the song, and
That's crazy.
sometimes it matches.
Okay.
It's not that
My-
great.
my-
Did
I was
Google
talking-
just turn on right there?
Yeah, I was talking about Google.
All right.
All right,
this is
Google.
that's
Get out of my life. Get out of here. I'm trying
that's
to read
really
Twitch
scary.
chat.
All right. For the Dream,
Yeah.
Keen Gaming. We got a Doom.
Okay.
Yep. I really like the Keen draft, but it just feels so much more conventional, so easy to execute. You have to hit the chronos and whatnot, but you've got big team fight damage and spells, and as long as you can group up and take those fights, it should be pretty easy. But for the Dream, they've got a lot of pickoff. Yeah, great initiation heroes on all 4 of these. Good follow-up as well, but a little more single target focused.
I like,
you know?
yeah, but they got playmakers on, like this Lion, dude. I love Lion as a support because sometimes you can just win games. Like, Lion is a hero that because you have Hex, you always have this power to, like,
Yeah.
go beyond your role. Like,
Yeah.
if a fight starts and you Hex that Faceless Void, you just won the fight.
You're
That's
right.
just not really something that, a Witch Doctor can't do that. You
Right.
can't just win a fight. And Lion always gives you that opportunity.
But that also is like the very big strength of him. The weakness is like the laning stage. Dude can sometimes struggle a little bit, I feel like. I think it got better a little bit, but I still sometimes feel like I just feed in lane as this hero. Maybe that's just me.
I mean,
Is that just a Lion problem for
Yeah, it
you?
might
Or is
be,
that,
Well, it's a fair
mean-
point in the sense that he's like a glass cannon. He's a support that when he's
exactly.
jumping people, he feels unstoppable. When he's getting jumped on, when there's a Sand King catching him with a stun, he feels a little weak. So
Right.
it is representative of the general problem that Lion faces. For the Dream, takes the Dragon Knight, securing themselves a loss here
Ooh,
as Keen
instant.
Gaming pick up Razor. So, boys, how about
That's
this?
a good
Who
Razor
wants
game.
to gamble? Okay, anybody feeling good for the Dream? I will bet you a manicure that Keen Gaming take this game.
I won't take that bet.
Anyone? Anyone
I
feeling
bite-
brave?
I bite my fingernails. I don't
Yeah,
think you
I
can
don't
give me
want
a
someone-
manicure.
This
Getting
is
all
this
dirty
is
on
the
my
first
hands.
step to stopping yourself from biting your fingernails.
I
I get like lead
Because nobody
poisoning.
wants to get nail polish in their mouth.
I saw
Anyone?
someone else was punished with a Southern Comfort shot earlier.
Oh,
Because
God.
that sounds pretty gross.
Here, how about we'll even?
How about that?
We can up the ante. You get to pick the color.
For you?
Yes. If you win, you can pick the color. If I win, I get to pick the
See,
color.
this
I don't
this
want
feels
one.
like it's a
Well,
benefit.
that's why
for
it's
you.
a bet. That's a.
But like, if you lose,
Yeah,
you,
you're like
get what you
happy.
want.
You're
I'm
like-
not sure if that's what I want. There's a reason these things aren't painted. Dog toes are one thing. Hands, that's a. I don't
That's a
know,
step
man.
too
You're not
far.
ready to go that
You
far
start
yet.
signing a check and people are like, what the fuck's going on with this guy? You can just put socks on and cover up the toes. What, are you going to walk around with gloves on? That's even worse. Then you're Michael Jackson. So that's
I'm
a
not
no?
taking that bet.
Nobody feeling
I'm
good?
not
All right.
taking that bet. Oh wait, we're on player perspective.
Yeah,
That's not the right
I
one.
just don't. I'm not interested in the punishment here.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Or you mean
Sorry,
the punishment
Andrew.
is too hard?
Anyway.
Man, if Parker were here.
He would be down. He seems like
That's
the type
true.
of
He
guy.
did the
He likes to
Enchantress
gamble,
thing.
dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. See, look at this, guys. I made the safe bet. I didn't actually think it would be this lopsided. I'm surprised. I thought this game was...
I think
Isn't,
coming into the regionals, that makes sense. But in terms of performance so far, For the Dream have looked a little bit better. But
Yeah.
I think this is Keen's wheelhouse. They are like the Void players, so I feel really good
I mean,
about their
I expected
chances.
Keen to be slight favorites, but just for clarification here, Keen are currently 2-2. For the Dream are 3-1.
Yeah.
So
I think that the people that
these could be value odds, boys and girls.
I think that the people that For the Dream have played have been some of the easier opponents, though, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Do you want to check out who they played against? Because I feel like Keen has played against LFY. Maybe I'm wrong with that.
I'll double check. We'll go through it.
Because that's the thing, right? If it doesn't matter if you're 3-1 if you've played like
The worst teams. Yeah.
Exactly.
So far, FTD have played Team Serenity and beat them. IG Vitality, yeah, they've played pretty much the 3 worst teams, and
Yeah.
Young and Dumb. So they did beat IG though, or no, they lost to IG. Sorry. So yeah, you are 100% correct. Whereas Keen Gaming have lost to IG and LFY. So
Yeah.
Keen Gaming played like the toughest matchups so far.
Right.
That's okay. So that
Yeah.
does make sense then.
Yeah. Today is going to be where all the clarity is found, and then we'll get it down pretty soon. I honestly, I think that like this match right here is going to determine a ton.
Yeah.
Keen just need to win out against the better opponents, and I think that they should still get through.
That should be easy. You know, just beat all the best guys, and then you're going to be in good shape in the
Exactly,
group stage. You
yeah.
know, just come on, guys.
Get it together.
What do you guys think about this Razor, though? That it seemed like they had a strategy because that was an insta-lock. Do you think that was a, hey, if they pick DK, we go Razor 100%? Were they going Razor 100% no matter what? Or, like, because they're not even matched against the DK here. Do you think they're regretting having that Razor on call like that?
It forces the DK into a side lane where because like they want Mirana and Lion together because that would be a lot of damage and stun lockdown that would just kill a faceless Void. Even with the Warlock, you'd have like kill opportunities, but with like DK and Lion, I don't think you have that opportunity anymore, right?
Okay.
It's not nearly as much damage.
I see. So the impact is just on breaking up that combo more so than...
Yeah, and then now it's not even a good matchup for Mirana, really. Like, it's not great.
Yeah.
They both just farm.
Look at this. I think also the other thing is it's a hero that later on can just stand up there and get doomed and be okay with it. Like, if he is going to be pushing for towers or whatever else, like, you can sit other people behind him. You have counter breakers with Warlock. You can jump in with Chrono if you want after the fact. Like, he's fine just being doomed.
I have to say, I'm not really digging the position 5 meta these days. The Warlock games, not a fan. It is, not that the hero's bad. I think the hero's exceptionally good. I think the hero's very boring to watch. You just, like, your job is to sit back and ulti. It is pretty hype when the rocket's dropped, I guess, but it just feels like, I don't know, very low effort. Is that low skill, in a sense? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a good Warlock player, you should make it look like that, to be fair, for sure. You know, you shouldn't be up in the front line, but it's really irritating to play against and be like, how do you stop this from happening? Like, this guy can be so far away when he drops that ultimate.
And it's just like an insurance to the late game, too. Where like you can take heroes that you wouldn't be able to take otherwise and just protect them by counter initiation. I think I'm kind of with you there. I like seeing him though because I think Fatal Bonds is a really cool spell, and it makes things that wouldn't otherwise work.
That's true. Some fun AoE madness.
Yeah. That's the best part about him for sure though. The laning stage is really annoying. I wouldn't mind seeing that changed.
Yeah, but that gives him purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
If he didn't have this laning stage, I don't know if he'd be quite as valuable.
No, he would.
I'm getting tired of Warlock.
The only problem is though, if you shorten the range for the ultimate, then he's garbage.
Yeah.
He'll just get blown up every time. You know, it's Dota. Everything should be a little bit overpowered, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, some games the rockets drop and you're just like, well, that didn't do anything.
Right.
Because they're behind or something. So
I think it's definitely the heal. The heal is the thing that makes me upset. I think Fatal Bonds is hard to get, you know, they're skill shots. So getting a 4-hero rock is awesome and epic. And like you said, sometimes there's no follow-up. If you use it too early or too late, you're just feeding that rock away.
Ooh, that stick.
They got him.
Oh.
A Yuna. But the heal is just, it's the problem with the heal too is it's so easy. There's literally no, it's just, oh, your die, okay, but boop. boop. There you go. Like I got a little buffable well. Oh, boop. There it is.
And it's just so good. Like, you look at it and you're like, well, that's a really shitty heal for the rest of the game. And it kind of is, because it's obviously takes longer to come online. It's just like, it's not an instant heal like that can be useful in a team fight. But
Yeah.
in the laning stage, that constant regeneration, and no one wants to trade with you when
Dude,
you see
he's
it.
just a salve depot.
Yeah.
That's what it is. A salve that can't be knocked off from right clicks. And not that everything in Dota has to be this crazy skill shot, right? There are a lot of things that are just a dang old point and click, but Raji looking for the wraparound. Looks like they might have it. Razor.
His haste got purged, didn't it? Is that what
That's
happened there? Yeah, because Lion
That's
had a
not what
haste
you-
road and then got razored.
Yeah, that value point, I kind of like it. I still like that change that they made to Razor, where they added in that different style of the passive, because I think that it was a really boring hero before, and you can play it different ways now. You can be kind of more aggressive. Is dead?
One more.
Get in there. Give him the punches. He's
Wow.
out.
Sand
This is a
King's
tough
too
lane.
fast.
That's what happens when you don't have boots.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that if you've got like Sand King lit Leshrac, it's pretty strong for finding kills early, but once that's done, you're not actually that able to like blow somebody up because you expend a ton of mana.
Look at these mangoes getting eaten like crazy here for KG.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, nice.
He did get the better run though.
It makes it a
Oh,
little
he's
bit
going.
less
He's,
painful.
oh.
Wow, he almost had that.
Yeah.
You get both bounties, that feels like it's worth the death, honestly.
Totally. So far, taking a look at the CS, pretty substantial lead for Keen. I would say that Doom and Mirana's pretty even with Leshrac. It's really just like the Doom in comparison to other those.
Whoever you want to call his counterpoint.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like
Theoretically, I guess it's dark, but
yeah.
no, still looking pretty good. I mean, if this game's going to go well for FTD, we're going to be looking just towards those first couple of Dragonite ultimates, pushing down objectives, and trying to take away parts of the map from the Faceless Void so he doesn't have a good time, just like farming away. And then you want to abuse the cooldowns on the Faceless Void and the Warlock, and that's pretty much how you fight. So, see if that works out. In terms of setting up at objectives, it does look quite good for them, right? You roll up to a tower, you throw down the Spirit, you scout around, find where they are, threaten with Stomp, try and target down someone individually with either the Finger of Death or the Doom, and then just have a numbers advantage to then take the engagement. But then that's where we have to rely on things like Chrono and Warlock ulti to break that up.
Yeah, I think that what you just described only sounds good or works because the Dire just don't have ultimates yet. Like, they haven't even really started to come online. Even Razor, he's going to be kind of greedy, sit in lane and farm for another 5 minutes or so. Then all of a sudden, he's going to be this frontline and team fighter that's going to be stealing damage, smacking people down. I don't know. That's a pretty specific set of choreography for FTD.
That's
to
how
get
they
those
have to
pickoffs.
play, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
like-
this is how this draft wins the game.
So yeah, the only okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not saying that has to happen right now.
Well,
that's
just
the
in,
game plan.
in general. I said, good luck.
What are you talking? How else do you play Dragonite? You walk up the towers and you have ulti.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just too pickoff reliant is what I'm getting at. Like, if they start every fight with a pickoff and then it's 4v5, sure. But that's it. That's your win condition. That's a tall order, man.
Well, not necessarily. You hope you can get one. Your win condition is trying to make them Chrono Dragonite. That's basically your game plan. Is that Dragonite sits in front and then gets chronoed or ultied by Warlock and then hopefully survives.
I was gonna say, I don't know that he can survive that till he gets BKB.
Yeah, they do not have the best options until
Like-
the Elder Titan, unless he's like ready.
Like, I don't know, Trent. I think they're about to make a fool out of you here.
No, are you even listening to anything I'm saying? Like, Jesus. The whole point is that that's supposed to happen when there's 5 heroes there.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm just having trouble visualizing this working.
I think
Because, like, Keen can fight even without the Chrono. If they don't have Chrono and Rock, that's pretty scary. But if they have one or the other, their skirmishing is pretty solid. Sand King is not able to withstand that, but...
the big one is Fatal Bonds for me can be an X factor too. I think that in that case, like, you can get it with Sand King too, and that's a pretty easy pick-off there. They are going to just fully run at this
Yeah,
dude.
this
James
is
punching him up.
turning into a disaster, the two big boys. I guess ET Doom is pretty nasty, but still.
He needs to be careful. He's got 20 stick charges. He could just doom this guy when he walks up to the creep wave.
Yeah.
If with Inferno Blade.
He's got 800 HP though.
Yeah.
Who's that written by? ET?
Yeah,
I think
it's
if
the
ET comes, they could get the kill. I don't know if he wants to use it on the Sand King though. Also, it's like a level 4 Sand King.
You're tempted to just put it on cooldown.
Right.
Oh my god, that's so frustrating for the DK.
Yeah. And oh no, Raji!
He lost so much damage. It's like a double damager in here. They're going to try to lock him down. The bottom actually rotates. Razor survives a little longer than planned, but they clean up.
DK doing literally no damage. He's still right-clicking.
That Mirana hits pretty freaking hard. God, that range!
Yeah, the corrosive damage
The
was so
Doom,
bad.
what?
Wow.
What? Are you kidding me? And then they're going to secure it with the arrow. All right, that's pretty sick.
I mean, we were talking about using it for the Sand King. I guess you really want to kill the Lesh there.
I think that's totally worth it. I don't know. It's like you might not get that kill otherwise. That ensures that you get it. And slowing down the Leshrac, like that is the hero that you want to slow down.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that Doom.
Yeah.
I like that he tried to save it. You know, like he was trying to hold it. We don't have a great opportunity. Okay, fine. We have to deploy it.
Oh, 10-minute runes still stolen by the Warlock
Yuna.
bottom. Tisk tisk.
Yuna's owning these bounty runes up top. It's like the second time in a row.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Gets the double this time.
So 8-4, 10 minutes in. A smoke up now with Chrono. They don't have Rock. I think they have Chrono, don't they?
Yeah.
It wasn't used, so.
There's also no DK ulti, so it's a pretty good time to fight. However, Dragon Knight is not the best target,
No.
but looks like that'll just have to be the case.
If
Yeah,
they
they're
can
not even
kill
gonna
him,
go
I
for
think
it.
DK is an okay target, but not with these two.
I'll switch over to net worth, too.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, they definitely are. There's other heroes here, too. They got Sand King nearby as well as the Leshrac. This is definitely a kill if somebody steps forward from FTD.
I wonder if Razor will start TPing or if he'll just stay.
Oh, yeah, and they scan. Really good play by FTD. They know
Did they
exactly
clip
what's
it?
going on.
Where's the arrow?
Is it red? Yeah, okay.
All right, I got to get back over here. What the hell?
Oh, she just used arrow.
Come on, directed camera.
It knew she biffed it. It's too smart for its own good.
All right.
But they forced some pretty good rotations here. 5 heroes for the Radiant, all squared up around mid. And that opens up space for Razor to get that bottom tower.
Yeah. What are we looking at levels-wise? They're up there, the Razor and the Mirana together, mid laners. Nobody feels like super crippled this game, I don't think. Probably just the Doom relative to others, but even he's doing okay. I don't know, I think FTD might be able to have something going here. It's still going to be tough. Like, you would love to have been able to take more of these towers at this point,
Yeah.
and they don't have any.
Interesting, that scan there from the Dire just kind of showing they're not exactly sure, like, because no one defended bottom, and they're like, all right, where are they? Are they wrapping around mid? Are they trying to make a play here? But, like, they now use the DK ulti top. This actually isn't the best time to go mid because DK can TP in still with his ultimate. So I'm curious if Keen want to try and force it mid with the Chrono and everyone kind of nearby. Because Doom is also up and ready.
They TP DK bottom. And, well,
Once
yeah,
they see
are.
that TP, I think you just
Holy
commit
crap.
mid, right?
Yeah, because he's not going to be able to get to the tier 1 quick enough.
No, they'll just dodge.
Yeah, that.
That worked out really well for Keen.
Although if they can take the fight right here, they glyph for this, so they do want to come in and take this fight. They have Doom back up again. They're going to find the Sand King
Moonlight.
right
They
at
need
the
some
start.
detection.
Oh, nice Moonlight.
Immediately there, but they have the Warlock ulti as well. He is level 6. They need to blow
Oh,
this guy
he's
up
so
as
dead.
quick as possible, and it does look like they're going to be able to find this kill.
They already killed the Void, and now with the Warlock down, better just to save it.
They have fingers still if they want to use this. Like, Leshrac needs to be so careful here.
Trent, did you see?
Abby,
Oh,
the
Abby.
Fatal Bonds! It's on all of them! Oh, God, they're going to almost kill him. They saved that fight.
That was all Fatal Bonds, I
That
think.
actually was. That just completely saved it.
And they're going to
Wow.
pull together. That was without Rock or Chrono. What a heartbreaker for FTD. Because now they can just respawn and be like, hey, guys, you want to take some objectives?
right.
We've got Chrono Rock.
1,637 damage from a Warlock that didn't use ult.
Here's the thing that's crazy to me about that. Those were the 2 heroes that they found at the start of the fight. They found the Sand King and they found the Warlock, and they still managed to get off all their spells.
Well, they also
Well, they killed the
doomed
Void. Oh, is that what it was? So they doomed
Yeah.
him. I was going to say,
Yeah,
what
they
happened?
Moonlight Shadow and doomed the Void.
Okay.
I don't know. There's something that went
And he's
wrong
dead
there.
again. And Golem is used to try and save him.
Wow. Man, that Void dies fast.
This is where you get that golem out of here, dude. Send him to the jungle. He's
Go
not getting a
farm.
tower.
Keen is not executing right here. I can't believe it was a 3x for FTD when this game started.
I mean, it's both a little bit sloppy.
Oh yeah, they're gonna overcommit now. Razor with big damage being stolen.
I think he's
ET's
fine
on
here.
point.
This is great.
If they had ET
stomp on
ulti
3.
right there, it was 10 seconds away.
Yeah.
That would have been real dangerous.
If they had Warlock ulti right there, that would have been real dangerous the other way.
Oh, that's right, Raji. Take that one away. He does bottle it up for the Mirana, but see, a little bit testy back and forth.
Definitely not perfect execution on either side. This
Again.
Razor's making out pretty big though.
Yeah. 15 Agi talent.
Look
Gotta
at his
love it.
build. Phase BKB, he knows.
Yeah. I think I still feel okay about the dire side. I wouldn't mind if Void would finish his mask before rotating again. I feel like he's going an aggressive build and he's rotating before he even has it.
Oh.
Like, he's so close to Mask of Madness. He's like 200 gold away and he's smoking up to try and chrono someone.
Yeah, that is peculiar.
It's like, maybe just hit a neutral camp for 2 seconds, please. But trying to play an active game.
It's tough. The 15-minute mark, too, it means that they are going to be able to secure those runes, trade them off a couple for a couple.
It's one way to get a mask finished up there.
DK is about to have enough gold for Blink as well. And that can make a pretty big difference in these fights. Let's see, bottom lane here. I like the movement of Keen Gaming a little bit more, I think, and like the objective prioritization. Like you were talking about, that one smoke up before Void had Mask of Madness is a little bit questionable, but all of the rest of the moves have been really solid throughout the game. Like the push down bottom, or towards mid when the pressure was bottom, but they still didn't get
they
that
got
tower.
outplayed though.
Yeah.
With the glyph and then the fight itself. Obviously, the Moonlight Shadow was huge. They were not set up for that.
Yeah.
At least Void wasn't. He was in an area where there was no sentry coverage, so and he's definitely the big target there.
Yeah. Can't take fights like that without sentries down. Just hands such an advantage to the team with the Mirana and the Moonlight Shadow.
This Warlock has 2 sticks. I just clicked on his inventory. What happened there?
Does
What
have
the
2
hell?
sticks.
Oh.
I put one back.
And then one's on the
Hide it.
courier. All right, back
Hide
it
it.
goes. We didn't see anything.
Don't worry.
Was one of them, are they both his? Is one?
They both
they're
are.
both his.
He's going to go sell them, buy some wards. It's the punishment.
All right.
Speaking of wards, man,
Happens
look at
to
my
the
man,
best of us, I
Raji.
guess.
This guy is broke as a joke. Hurts. Position 5s.
Him and the Warlock both living the sentry life.
Yeah, and he's gonna get scouted and chased down here.
Oh no. Chrono for him, quick. He'll get away otherwise.
Making him work for it.
Run, Raj! Oh.
Oh, Mirana. YOLO, YOLO. Oh, they found her!
What? Oh no, they saw him with the ward. They saw him go in there.
Very nice.
I just chrono for that, but I think you take that's fine. So BKB done for the Razor. And this is where things start to get scary for the Dream.
Need a Doom play here. He's going for the Blink Dagger first, not going for the Shadow Blade or anything.
We got a lot of blinks coming out. And then the leap too, a lot of mobility.
Really depending on his Moonlight Shadow there to be worth it, I guess. Like, there's going to be so many sentries down rather to the Blink Dagger. Plus, then you can play with War Stomp and stuff, so you can just, like, Blink Doom, or Blink Stomp, and then go for the Doom on something like the Void. And you know Void wants to go for BKB this game because he's against Elder Titan.
Look at this wrap around.
So he can't afford the Lincolns.
They can find the Warlock right at the start of this fight. This is going to be great. They catch him out immediately. They have the Hex to follow it up if they want to try and isolate one, but they're going to use that for the moment on the Sand King.
They've doomed the
2%
Razor,
payout.
too.
They can chase this. I mean, these two are stuck away from everybody else. They're going down here.
Those are dire heroes running this way,
Oh.
people. This does not look good.
FTD.
Your base is the other way.
Well, still an even game. That's one way to turn it around.
Yeah, now that's an outplay right there, too. That maneuver, very nice.
I mean, they just saw him there. I think that good play by FTD, definitely.
Keen just need to take a 5er here, wipe it off, and just get a nice smoke catch initiation, and they're right back in this.
Yeah,
It just takes one team fight. That's what's so scary about their lineup.
I think it does speak to this idea of cooldowns and everything, though, as Like, they just want to fight. Again, they killed the Warlock.
But like, it doesn't have anything to do with cooldowns.
Well, they didn't have Chrono when they went into that fight, right?
Their Fatal Bombs,
Yeah.
they feel like they can take this fight, but they keep on going in one by one.
They Chrono op.
This is scary, though. They
It's
don't have
still
Chrono for 20
seconds. Because he used it on the Murano.
Oh, you're right.
They really
idiot.
want to push this fight. This is a lot of expended right, and they are going to be able to find this DK, I think.
Yeah, Razor's stolen too much damage, so they'll go 1 for 1 there. I guess that's sort of nice if they are able to keep the Sand King. Looks like no detection for the Radiant. There's a Sentry Ward down, but just right out of range there. Glyph comes out, and that will be a tier 1 for Keen.
Very back and forth.
Yeah.
Sort of unnecessarily so. Warlock just needs to play defense so he can get off these big rocks.
Well, he also was able to like put that fight in their favor essentially because he was the one targeted down first, right?
Yeah.
Man, Raji has doubled his net worth in the past, like, 5 minutes just by staying alive.
Yeah, getting that space up top, man.
And
If
now
you can
he's
play
got,
any hero like this.
90 damage. He's going towards it. Like, it's going to be a force to be reckoned with here.
Yeah, it's funny. You think about how good cast range is on Lion, but the 90 damage is just like, I feel like it should be more like 70 damage and 100 cast range and not 90 damage and 75 cast range. So I agree with the damage talent these days. It just helps you get your gold faster for Blink.
And these bounty runes, looks like it's going to be 1 to FTD with 2 to Keen. Sand King knows what's up, man. It's all about it.
Slow and steady. It's still a little scary for me that FTD isn't really able to take control of the game, though, despite having some pretty decent pickoffs, taking some okay fights. You know, Keen are still farming just fine. The Razor and the Void are still top of the charts.
Yeah.
They haven't really been able to grab too much control. Like, I see the success that they've had, and now I just think, man, the pressure's still on to keep making that happen.
I'm not sure really who scales better late game, who it is that like needs to sort of be making more happen, but they're at least keeping it closer than I would have expected.
It is an interesting question. I think you have to give some advantage to Keen because they have 2 big BKB piercing ultimates.
Yeah, exactly.
But once BKBs come out with like the Blink Hex on Lion, Blink Doom, you know, Blink Dragon Tail on DK, you have so many ways to catch heroes before they BKB and kind of burst them down. It's like what Trent was saying before. If they're able to do that consistently, BKBs aren't just a surefire solution to win the game for Keen necessarily.
The other thing that's nice, though, about FTD's lineup is the ET, I think, late game is kind of pretty underrated, like how good that aura is as the game goes on. And BKBs start to wear down as well. So this thing can really mess people up a lot. And Void, I guess he does buy sometimes like armor items. I don't know if, I guess ET's probably not ever going to be near enough to him that aura affects
They just
it.
smoked over an Observer Ward mid, and it was pinged out by FTD. So if they... Let's see if they want to try and fight bottom. Looks like they're going to say, like, camp the shrine, maybe.
Okay.
I'm curious how they want to play this. DK just blinked on the shrine with his ulti, thinking they went in there with the smoke.
Uh-oh.
Makes sense. Where they smoked, you would think that's probably where they were going. Like, they probably thought top waves pushing in. They were going to try and, like, squeeze it in that way. But they were wrong on that coin flip.
They really want to fight now. Lion has that blink dagger. He finished it off. That's a good timing for it, I feel like. Like position 1?
Yeah.
Or position 5,
Doom
rather.
also found the War Stomp, too.
Oh, Radiant scan him. They see him right at the start there. They're going to try and turn this back around. The ET splitter, it connects onto the Sand King only.
Oh, the leap!
Good play.
It might work
Oh,
out.
boy. Sweet Jiminy Crickets.
Wait, they got the Warlock ulti down. Raji is evaporating here. Needs to get away as...
Some low health heroes. Fatal Bonds might not even be enough.
They managed to kill Dark, though, on the other side of it. So they kind of reset from there. And the Leshrac for the Lion? I take that every day.
Considering you missed Chrono, like,
Yeah.
you're probably
That's a good
fairly
point.
happy with how this went down.
Yeah. Yeah. Keen are
Well
not
said.
executing.
Yeah, well said.
I mean, that's... What do you say about a chrono like that? Like, I guess it was close. You know, Potom able to leap out. It wasn't just a total air ball, but...
I think them knowing that they were there, too, that scan hitting right before the fight started, and they were in really good position from FTDA. as we are going to actually miss a kill.
Razor just got blown
All right, I
up.
gotta turn direct camera back on. I can't keep up anymore. I'm over it.
You guys should have taken that bet, dude. You could have forced me to have some pink fingernails.
Oh, no.
That would have been so embarrassing for me.
Oh, my God, no.
I like this. The halberd coming out for the Razor. That's pretty nifty. It's great against DK and Mirana.
Yep, it's okay. Some survivability.
I don't think it matters what item he buys if they can't use Rock and Chrono at the same time.
Yeah.
I'd almost rather see the Aghanims, honestly. I think they're going to need the pushing power.
That is a problem for them.
I think they get that later on, yeah. He wants like maybe a little bit of like value evasion and the ability to survive through it, I guess.
It is definitely a good halberd game.
Yeah.
I can't disagree there, but... What does he have already? BKB, halberd?
Yeah. I think I wouldn't mind seeing the Ags as the third item. That sounds cool.
It's
Void is
okay.
actually going for the Shadow Blade after his BKB.
Silver Edge for DK, I guess. It's the big thing there.
Just Shadow Blade initiation, honestly. He's having trouble, right, with these chronos, so
Yeah.
he's just trying to get good chronos off.
Makes sense. Gives you a little more than like the Blink Dagger or something. Oh,
Hello?
Void. He's got the Chrono.
Yeah,
Hello,
Lion is not
Raji.
afraid. Oh, wait, no. Directed. You're disappointing
No,
me.
wait. Watch Doom.
Oh,
He gets a
Doom,
sub on
they
3.
knew. Woo, baby.
Chrono on 3, though. They might still turn this the other way, and it seems they will. Warlock did go down, but now a buyback from Mirana. The Lesh does get finished off thanks to the Doom. Buyback from the Lesh. It's a 2 for 3 as it settles down.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if I've ever seen a three-man Warsaw that close. They were so clumped.
Oh, that was awesome.
Into the Earth Splitter, no less. I mean, that was just a picture-perfect setup, but
It still ends up being a net worth gain for the die. The only problem is where you're fighting right there.
Right.
Because, like, it's amazing in that sense because, like, oh, you hit this three-man stomp because they're all clumped on a ramp, but then there's also Chrono into three-man, and then the Warlock is there to provide a little bit of damage. Still has ultimate 2 for the next fight, so they're not just, like, going to get pushed into now.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're going to stick with this, even though my camera work is not great. But we're going to stick.
You got it, buddy. I believe in you.
Thank you. I
And now we get
appreciate
to
that.
smoke up here with the Golem, so ready to just keep that pressure. Oh, they
There are
just went past
pings.
the Arcane
Yeah.
Rune. The Radiant see it, and they're like, ooh, I want an
I think
Arcane
that they
Rune.
pinged it. I think that they have an idea. They jump forward, though. The Burrow Strike onto 2. They got him caught. The Warlock ulti as well. Fatal Bonds
yeah.
onto 3.
that feels good. But can they clean it up? BKB's popped. Raji goes down, and now the DK looking for a TP out. Mirana with the defensive leap. Looks like she might live. Has one more. They jump in onto the Razor, and they blow him up.
Oh, the sleep as well. Really nicely played. They don't have Chronosphere here, and I think Void might try and... Oh, the turnaround. Okay.
Effie, it just tickles the DK. They're going to need a little bit more than that. BKB used by Void. Now he's going to jump in onto the Mirana, but Earth Splitter will finish off the Lesh. This is one hell of a chaotic game.
We got parkour Mirana going on here. Just leaping around all over the place.
Yeah, up and down.
Yeah, FTD, they take the fight. It's a 2 for 3.
1,000 gold for Mirana. Wow.
That was nuts. Like, she
got
lives,
649 for killing Dark.
jumps out, and then, like, leaps up to the high ground, gets a kill, and leaps down. Like, what the hell was that? That was great.
Really well done.
And it's kind of like they smoked up, and that looks like a good start because it's a two-man Burrow Strike, but he has no opportunity or moment to get his epicenter off. So
Right.
now it's just a Burrow Strike and then into the Warlock ulti. Maybe if they had layered it that way, he could have got the epicenter, but there wasn't the right communication there, so then he has to wait for the reinitiation. Like, before he found that moment to come back in with the second, like, Burrow Strike epicenter, that fight was looking very bad for Kian. And it still ended up being in FTD's favor, but it could have gone even worse.
And I think that, like, Infernal Blade hit right at the last second as the BKB was wearing off, too, for the Razor. That, like, probably would have ended up killing them. Oh, BKB is done for the Doom as well.
Yeah, it is a little painful to have to buy all these BKBs into a lineup with so much BKB piercing. Now smoke into smoke action.
Jump forward, but he has Chronosphere for the backlines. He's looking for it, the opening. He gets slept.
The hesitation.
Oh, that hesitation. It might come back to haunt him as it looks like Leshrac is going to go down. They find the Sand King almost donezo. Is he going to fall? Yes, he will.
They even had the dust ready here, too, for the Void coming with the Shadow Blade. Leshrac
He lives.
for now.
Oh, yeah, he's done now. And the BKB comes out. Void pops his BKB, and not finding an opening Oh, that one hurts. They'll get the Doom, but is it really worth it, Raji? Getting drained.
Arrow?
The arrow connects the stun onto both of them, and that's going to be a Razor done.
Oh my God,
also,
this
the
lion,
void.
dude.
Raji God.
Wow. The chase down, then the Hex. Oh, the tip.
The tip for the no chrono.
Yeah, deserved for sure.
Well, FTD. Now the punishment. This is the final outer tower. Nope, tier 2 still standing mid.
Look at that.
Man, they're doing it. FTD.
They're going to pressure high ground too. They're going to say, hey, let's see if Void's got a buyback. If not, might be able to force it out of the Razor as well.
Looks like they want to lick their wounds for a second and get themselves back.
Keen they need to get on the same page. They need a proper 5-man, everything available. Let's force a big team fight. We still haven't seen it actually synced up where it's always been this, oh, I've got a Warlock ult now to catch somebody. FTD
Raji.
have done such a great job breaking this up. And again, they're going to force out the Warlock ult when Void is 5 seconds from respawn. That alone is a victory. Sand King will be able to make it out. And Mirana also TPs to safety.
Oh my God, Sand King almost died to that Ancient.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, and with the Spirit Vessel and everything too, that was getting real dangerous.
But like even there, you know, okay, you lose your Lion, but it breaks up the entire threat.
Okay. We do want to plug up real quickly on BTS2. We have Serenity versus LFY, which is going to be starting as well. We got Riddits cast in that one. If you guys are interested in checking out other Chinese Dota going on, that should be another fairly interesting one, I think. Serenity didn't look amazing when we watched him yesterday.
Yeah.
But there have been times where they have looked good.
And he is just finishing up IG versus IG Vitality. Close your ears if you don't want spoilers.
Close them.
IG Vitality got destroyed.
Oh,
It looks like it was
no.
a 23-2 victory for IG.
Whoa.
Lordy.
23-2?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Absolutely brutal. Templar Assassin domination game. 12-minute Deso, 15-minute Blink into a 19-minute BKB for a Templar Assassin. That sounds like a pretty fun game, I would say.
It was TA versus Invoker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
His tag is Emo on Dota Buff, and that's probably fairly accurate for how that game went for him. God damn.
Roshan? Who's going for it? It's still the first one. I'm not sure. Oh, we're looking for a wallet, apparently. No, we don't know where that is.
I haven't seen any wallets.
Sorry.
Ask Cinderin. I saw him with a wallet earlier.
Seems like a sketchy guy. Maybe
He
run
is a
away-
sketchy guy.
Run away with somebody's wallet. Just spreading libel right now. 120 GPM talent for the Lion.
You know, one time, Cinderin asked me if he could borrow a Sharpie, and then he never gave it back.
Wow, is that a true story?
That is a true story. He was so popular at TI that I handed it to him. He signed someone's backpack and then walked away with my marker. Can you believe that?
Yes.
He didn't even introduce me to the fan and say, hey, this is my good friend Zyori.
Yeah.
He said, see ya.
How much you want to bet that he was just trying to get you Sharpie and he planted that fan?
It was a Dota Sharpie. Had a Dota logo
Really?
on
So
it.
this wasn't just your
This was a value
average
Sharpie, dude.
Oh,
I
wow.
was
Okay, this is different.
I was hurt. Then I bet he left it in the green room.
Hello. This
Chrono
is a follow
on
a
one.
Void. The stomp, the BKB. He's still living. This guy, he ain't dying
Jesus,
yet.
Trent.
Is he gonna go
Jesus,
down?
Trent,
No!
you're some sort of a prophet. It's exactly what you said. They chronoed the DK, they didn't kill him, and now it's like, well, what do we do now? We just used that big ultimate and got nothing out of it.
What a hero. Dragon Knight does have some value, guys.
God damn, Keen, you're making me look silly right now. Come on, boys. I know you're better than this.
I mean, this is the Faceless Void squad. I thought they'd do it.
Me
I
too.
had faith.
I put the pride of my fingernails on the line, Trent.
Now, to be fair, they haven't lost to Tier 3. It's only a 3K lead.
Yeah.
Again, all it takes, as Gabe pointed out earlier, is one fight, honestly. It's just one. You know, some 3-man chrono, that
I don't
damage
think I
coming
pointed
in.
that out.
Yeah, you did. You said all it takes is one team fight.
Okay.
Didn't you?
I think that
As
was
Andrew
Andrew. I
pointed
think that
out
was
earlier.
Andrew.
All it takes is one team fight.
One team fight. How dare you give credit to the wrong source, Trent?
I don't know. It's all the same. It's all the same jibber, jabber, agonyms, bristleback bullshit.
It's all the
It
same.
happens.
Pitter-patter.
Oh, no chrono right now, but the epicenter, they want to find it. They jump in. Nobody's home.
Oh.
They're on your back line, buddy. What you doing? You're
Wow,
done. You're
Elder
dusted.
Titan, he sets it up, he knocks it down, Razor buys back, but Keen Gaming are in trouble.
You know, looking shoopish.
I have to say, the supports have been absolutely stellar for FTD.
Dude, Elder Titan has been slaying it this entire game. James
really
was putting
has.
pressure on.
I now see why they first phased this hero. I mean, I think he's still a fair hero to first phase for many teams, but my god, I would be banning the Elder Titan after a game like this. I feel like this guy is just on point. To be fair, Keen did pick a team fight lineup into an Elder Titan, which can be a dangerous thing to do because Elder Titan is like the combo breaker there.
And it was a second pick Elder Titan.
Yeah,
so they had a
so-
lot of time to adapt. You're absolutely right there.
I think that also, like, it's just you look at this and it's pretty easy to, like, you know, make fun of Sand King Epi or whatever, but it's like that is the play that you have to make, right? Like, you've got to go for that big jump in, and a couple of seconds earlier, that's a highlight reel going the other way.
They don't have a vision hero, right?
Right.
They don't have any way to scout into the pit or anything like that, whereas, hey, Elder Titan, great hero. Let's do that sort of stuff. They basically have a, yeah, as you saw right there, Razor, I guess, is their best option for that, but...
Right. On so much mobility on FTDA, like all these blink daggers.
Uh-oh. Guess we're not getting an Agnems, guys.
Oh no!
He went for the 10 armor.
He could still go back for it. I don't think it's as good, but I think I've seen it a couple of times where they go Ags with the 10 armor.
Interesting. I do like the Razor build where you just go kind of Sieger because in the way Razor works, it helps his team fight a lot. Like you just get the Ags, like AC, BKB, these really tanky combative items, and then...
Yeah. It's also a game where he's against Elder Titans. So if there's ever a time to take the armor talent but still go back for the Agonyms, this is one,
That's
right? Because like
great
he
point.
has no bot armor. All of his armor vanishes from this Elder Titan.
It's tough. Tough stuff. Gem, they immediately deward the ward that was placed down. So FTD trying to
Lincolns.
control the...
Guys, this is a really good Lincoln's game.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's some kind of a wizard.
Get a Lincolns.
You are a wizard, Harry. Deal with it.
The sunglasses.
That is one of the creepiest lines from the first Harry Potter movie.
What?
You're a
wizard, Harry. Just
Why is
the,
it creepy?
because the way he says it is just like, you know, he's like this
Well,
little...
he's in a creepy room too, isn't he?
This
He's
little
like-
muggle kid, and he's just like, all like, what's going on? I didn't even know magic's real. And Hagrid's standing there with his like umbrella that farts fire and just his flying motorcycle, and that's just not the way to break the news to him. What's going on, sir? Oh, you're a wizard. What? What?
Who are
Like,
you?
isn't there a risk of mental break if you just drop the hammer that hard onto a kid that fragile?
Is that how you make Voldemort? Is that
Maybe.
what happens?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have trusted somebody smarter than Hagrid to deliver the news to Harry Potter. He's like the savior. He's like fucking Anakin Skywalker, you know? Balance to the Force and shit.
Don't do it. Oh, no. Anakin.
All right.
Hey,
Hold
Anakin did bring balance. Just
All right, Void.
took him 3 extra movies.
Oh.
Okay, Sand King's dead. He's got a buyback.
He got the BKB off? The chrono was down, wasn't it?
They
Am I
might
crazy?
still get him. I think it had just come up. Big Warlock ult, though. This is the fight the Dire have needed this entire game. They get 3. Buyback on the Doom. Aegis on the Potom. And DK, he's going down quick. But maybe this Potom can clean it up as she's come back to life. Lesh getting down low. Epicenter gets channeled, but a BKB with some lingering duration. James up on the high ground. FTD low. But they might still make it out. The Doom is back. And now Sand King's going to end up 6 feet under. Buyback from the Void now. It's a real nail biter.
Oh, ouch.
Man, the Lesh living there, he yules himself to dodge the Mirana projectile, and you get those arrows there a little bit quicker. But
Hey, you guys-
that was clutch.
You know what's great? Spirit Vessel.
Yeah.
He's going to have so much healing. Oh, it does not count. It's
Wait,
one
he
of
doesn't
those
have
ones-
any.
We'll,
Look,
we'll
it's
see.
gone.
Yeah, but he just used like 3 charges on people. Mirana was down to like 10% HP
That's a good
after
point.
Aegis. And she's just full.
Did the Doom get the BKB off like as he was landing from the Yules?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you can. It's like the song thing, isn't it?
Jeez.
It's BKB's instant.
Yeah, it's like guaranteed.
That
Yeah.
made all the difference in the world in that one. And
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to Inferno Blade the Faceless Void.
Can we get the buyback tab?
Yeah, I gotcha.
There were a whole bunch used there. More BKBs?
No bash. Can't buy one.
Wow, you really can't. My God.
That's
I
unreal.
would be so frustrated.
Blink Woof's
I think he's already
He
frustrated,
pretty much
Trent.
has to mask and go for... Oh, he's going to try and run.
He's in trouble. Oh, that's a
He's
good jump away.
He's good.
They have a gem?
Yeah, he
oh,
did some
ET has
jukey
it.
jukes.
Oh, no, Lion has it. No, Doom has it.
They know he's here.
He's getting passed around.
They got the dust.
So only one buyback. It was Doom for FTD, and 2 were used by Keen there. So it ends up not really being a great fight for Keen. It's like they kind of hold. It looked all right, but they don't win the buyback war, and they're just one step closer to not having control of this game. Mirana going to get the MKB coming up next, so she's like a proper right clicker now.
But there are very good things for Keen because they stopped the Aegis, right?
Yeah.
So now they can't go high ground, so now they're going to wait for the next Aegis and Cheese to go high ground, and then the longer you have high ground here for Keen, it just means like the more Roche fights you have and the more high ground fights you have, the better your chance of coming back into this game, because you just need to force them to clump and force these situations where you know where they are and you can try and get a rat play with the Faceless Void or the Warlock.
We also saw the value of that Halberd in that last one with the Razor. He got it on the DK as he was starting to fall lower and lower and lower, and DK just couldn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
So that and against the Mirana, you sort of take away one of the damage sources. So if you can find a way to blow up one of the other supports and get a Halberd onto one of those two, I think that they can win the fights that way also. And they're going to scan here. They'll hit on him. Looking for an opening. Lion and Doom are up front and center.
Doom has it. Doom in 1 second.
Shadow Blade.
Oh my
1
God.
second.
Literally of all the times.
Wait, they have a chrono though. They got to be careful about this opening. He can find him on the backside. He jumps forward, gets the chrono on Mirana. That might be good enough with the BKB.
I'm not so sure. Elder Titan already killed the Warlock. Now the buyback on Potom. Dire still need to be a little careful. If they can get out here, it'll be good. They're going to lose at least one. It looks like the Razor gets left behind, and the Lesh also caught by the Doom. In the end, not worth it. 1 for 3.
Yeah.
The buyback on Mirana does make it a net worth swing in favor of the Dire, but it's only because it was a buyback.
It's time to march down mid. One thing has become very apparent lately against all of the Doom games especially has really highlighted this idea of just like sometimes, man, buyback is the counter, you know?
Right.
Like you get chronoed in a fight like this, you still have your shrines up, you just instantly buyback TP in, and that fight, despite looking like a good start for Keen, ends up being a poor one, and now there's probably going to lose a lane.
If they can hold here, I think that it's not... Well, no, because they're going to still need to buy back on Razor, yeah. Because there isn't a Rosha. That's the one downside to this. So they have to get, like, a building here.
And I think they will. I mean, Razor down for 40. They've got all 5 alive. You know there
They
isn't
have Rock.
Chrono.
They have Rock still. They're
Feels
Fatal
like
Bonds.
they should get a tier 3 at the very least.
They've got to get one.
Well, if Sand King gets caught like that, it's a huge ultimate from the Warlock, but there's absolutely no follow-up. Lesh gets clicked pretty hard as he tries to run in. The
There was a
BKB
lot of,
is just not enough.
It was patience from the Mirana, so she didn't want to use her leaps just to focus down the tier 3. She was just sitting off to the side waiting until someone committed in. So once the Sand King actually makes a move like that, she leaps in, and the damage is just absurd. As you can see, she did like 2,000 damage and felt like a second and a half, honestly.
Relatively speaking, again, though, I think that that's, like... It's not absolutely atrocious because you've got like this buyback on the Mirana. They're going to be able to have most of their abilities up for this next Roche fight, I think. Warlock ulti might not be, but with Chrono up at least, like I think that they can contest for it.
Yeah, they've kept the gap at 9K, so...
It's a real short respawn time.
Oh, is it
Oh,
ever?
just stay in there. Stay in there. Go back. Check it out. Oh, he's doing it. No!
Void will check.
I think that they can... no, they can't.
Yeah. Elder Titan's coming too, so he's going to find out.
They can at least contest for it. All right.
I don't think...
Guys, I've got an update.
Oh.
We still have not
Spoilers.
found the wallet.
Oh.
Okay.
Cinderin did not have it.
Did not have the wallet.
I'm being accused of...
the hex!
Oh,
Lion
turnaround!
Dota! Ladies and gentlemen.
that is exactly what we talked about. The power of Lion as a wild card in the late game.
Dude, pick your Lions, pick your Shadow Shamans. Stock is rising. Buy, buy, buy.
And they know he doesn't have
My
buyback
God.
right now,
You know,
too.
I might have to cheat on Dazzle tonight and play a couple Lion games after that one. That's like,
just... there's other supports. You know, there's this item called Sight. It's very expensive. Lion just has it. You know, sometimes it just comes out like that.
they just schoolboyed that Void. He's down for 80, no buyback. It's still on cooldown. They know this. We know this.
All right, good luck, Sand King. Yuna's going to try and make a play here. He's dancing the dance. Hiya!
All right, it's a decent epi. Gets the bottom low, but oh look, a BKB breaks the static link. Now back on the high ground. Dragon Knight makes it down low. They'll finish off Yuna, and just like that, it's a 5v2. Moonlight Shadow for good measure.
Yeah. The other value of Lion coming in there, all these Yules heroes lately, right? These Leshrac, Sand Kings, Death
Oh,
Prophets.
yeah.
You can always just stun when people come down. Man, Lion is flying off the shelves right now, everybody. Get some. Do you
They're doing it.
think Lion will win bot TI after
No,
a game like this?
definitely not. For sure, no.
You'll all see.
Although, actually, Aghanim's Lion level 25.
Dude. Bot TI.
Hey. He might do well. What's his talent? He goes, what, the Finger of Death damage, health, AoE Hex? Oh, AoE Hex. If he takes that, I think he wins it.
Yeah, but they would just stack it, wouldn't they?
Probably.
Maybe. That might be what they do.
Do you guys know if CDEC is going to be invited to bot TI after going 0-5 now?
Oh.
Ooh, Flames.
Ooh.
Flames.
Or
You should have said, are they
beneath
going to
the
win
competition?
it? Are they going to compete? Did they get out of the round? No, I think that they're still, they're very talented players. You can't hate them too
Of course. I know. I yoke. I kid. I kid because I love.
Definitely.
Andrew, I believe they're saying that they want you to check inside the couch cushions.
Oh. Well, I'd be happy to do that. This game's over.
Oh, look at this. Look at him. They see him the whole time. Oh, no. He wanted the epi.
Hey.
Oh. They give him no
Ron was
opening.
dead for 2 minutes. Are we missing something here?
Yeah, we are. I don't know how that happened. He just went for him.
Sorry, I got a little into the couch.
They got this couch sealed up like a dolphin's butt.
What?
Watertight.
All right, meanwhile.
I don't see any wallets here, Lumi. Sorry.
What?
Doom is out.
On
Let's
that bombshell.
Even without Marana, they're still doing it.
They're in trouble. What the hell's happening? They're gonna die back on some of these heroes,
No,
I
no,
think.
no, Doom's good. It's okay. All right, these buybacks are getting a little risque.
All right, now there we go. All right.
This is the stage where you got to go all in,
That's
Trent.
fine.
Faceless
Oh my
Void,
God,
behind
the
back.
buybacks just continuing. Oh, Warlock! James
Ultra kill.
makes it away.
This man, he knows how to play some Dota.
He's actually making DK look good. It's an impressive feat. But once you get the MKB like this, his right clicks are actually
Look at all
really
these
hard.
pings on that last Rax. Can someone go get the megas, please?
Yeah, it's like, we need this building. I didn't even realize they didn't get megas. I thought they had it. Snapple. 500 health. Oh, he's getting close to that level 25. Do you think the Earth Spike range or the AoE Hex is better?
Definitely the Hex,
That's what I feel like.
for sure. Earth Spike range is just kind of, it's just so whatever. I don't know. It's not really a thing. It could be kind of cool if you had like Naga or something,
Oh.
but that's pretty much the only way I see it being that useful.
You
Compared
still
to
have to time
AoE
it.
Hex, it's just like, it goes through Lincolns. It's very good.
See, I feel like it would be better if you couldn't like see it coming like Tremors. You know what I mean? Like if you could just, if it was an instant
Yeah.
like out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not doing a good job describing that.
Well, that Rax does remain. Marana has managed to make her way back into the game, though. When's her buyback returning? 50 seconds. So, not going to be a problem next time.
Yeah.
It is still a little crazy to say, you know. It's not over yet.
Dude, we are so cursed with the, like, third Roche games. It just keeps happening. It's impressive at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty over here. Because if DK just BKBs and hits the barracks, I don't think they really have good ways of dealing with mega creeps at all.
No, everyone, like, they have no buybacks on the dial.
Yeah.
This game should be over, for
Yeah.
sure. But
Should
you
be.
never know.
Yeah,
It
you never
should
know.
be.
You never know.
With those crazy ultimates, they could still maybe stack
Doom
him.
is under an observer sentry. He sees that.
He doesn't care. Look at this guy. It's like, do you remember that stun I got on you 3? I don't care if you jump me now.
Do it again. All right, let's see if Faceless Boy gets hexed again.
He's literally just walking up. Is he going to pre-BKB?
Raji is so far back.
That's a really good play here. Just waiting. Slow struggles and the jump forward, the Doom there. They got the stun, they got the catch, they got the kill, and there's no Chrono. Where you at, buddy? He baits it out. Okay. Okay.
That's Aegis.
But the Hex. Oh, no. And now they've got the follow-up stun. It's not coming. You can understand the idea. But it wasn't there.
Guys, can I just say it really hurts watching this final fight end with Chrono and Rock still available.
Yeah.
And they're just, I mean...
Yeah. FTD just played better.
That is exactly it. I think this was as far of an outdraft, like, victory as it gets in terms, like, they out-execute. They were outdrafted, and they made it look easy the other way. Like, I think they straight out skilled them. You know, like when you say this was an outdraft, this is the polar opposite of that.
Oh, so you're saying that the drafts were fairly even?
I'm saying I think the Dire team had a better draft if you had to pick one.
Okay, if you had to pick one, but it's not that much better.
Right. And the Radiant won purely on execution.
Sure.
The Doom got the MVP.
That's all I was trying to
I'll
say.
allow it.
I put the Lion down. Doom got MVP.
Definitely Elder Titan, or
It looks
that's
like it was a
really
tight
random
spread.
that it was the Doom
Yeah.
though, of all people.
I guess he did get a couple clutch Dooms.
He had some pretty good...
I
The
mean,
stomp was
everyone's just
solid.
the stomp.
The stomp was
Everyone's
solid.
Look
Yeah.
at James's score, too, though. 9-3-34 on the Elder Titan. I mean, that is incredible.
I cast mine for James. He deserves it. Let's be honest.
Damage done, 23,000. I'm into that.
That was pretty sick. Definitely.
It was a great Elder Titan performance.
I put Lion down for mine personally, just because I felt like a couple of those hexes, him getting into that blink dagger early and like not feeding too. The fact that he could farm a blink without feeding that many kills in that point of the game, like he died later on, but very impressed.
It was just the way FTD forced the fights. Like, it was really difficult for Keen to find those opportunities where, hey, we've got both of our ultimates, let's actually take a proper team fight. That almost never happened. It was always Warlock ultimates off cooldown. Oh, Chrono's just coming up. Oh, I've got to use it right now. Okay, we're not synced up again. It just felt like Keen could never get into that rhythm to get those repeatable team fights going, man.
So for the Dream, move up to 4-1 now.
Yeah.
They're looking really good. I want to check out, again, their run through the open qualifiers to see the other teams that they beat out, because I want to say they went in the first round. Let's see.
Keen?
So it looks like we've got
No, they
IGV
didn't. That was round 2.
versus a Young Dumb up next.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
is that next for us? Okay.
They lost in a best of 1 to CDEC in the open qualifiers.
Who, Keen?
No, for the Dream.
Oh.
But it was in a best of 1.
Yeah.
And then they beat Young Dumb.
To be fair, all
through.
of these are also best of ones, and CDC are not looking good in those.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You never know. I think we do probably need to take a break, though. If I'm not
we?
mistaken.
Oh, we got confirmation. Okay. So, quick break. Then we're coming back. The 3-man Chinese panel continues here for the TI8 qualifiers. IGV, Young Dumb, after this.